Okay, Coach, can you just start off with some opening comments and remarks about today's game?
Sure. Obviously, we're excited about getting a victory, but you have to credit Coach Harrell, his staff, and his kids. They played hard, and they outplayed us, for the majority of the football game. But I'm really proud of my guys, the way that they hung in there. I thought our defense played well all day long, and our offense just kind of kept plugging at it. And Greg and these wide receivers made some great plays down the stretch. So we're very fortunate to be 2-0, but I think Howard has a very good football team, and we wish those guys luck the rest of the way.
Okay, now I'm going to open up the floor for any questions.
What was the biggest difference between the first and second half?
We threw the ball and caught the ball better in the second half. It seemed like every drive in the first half there was an issue, a sack, something that got us in second and third and long. We dropped some balls, but then you have to credit those kids at Howard. They played very well, and if it wasn't for our defense, it's probably a different ball game.
Were you surprised that you really didn't get anything going until the third quarter when you kind of abandoned the run?
Yeah, I was. I was a little bit disappointed. I thought we'd be able to run the ball coming in, and we're missing, two starters on the offensive line. But obviously that's not an excuse. But I'm sure that has something to do with it. But I thought we'd be able to run it, and second half we just said, hey, let's throw it around, let these guys make plays.
What were your thoughts on that final play, the interception? Can you walk me through what you were seeing and how you felt when you saw your guy come down with the interception?
I thought the kid from Howard caught the ball. It was a tremendous job of that young man tracking the ball. But Sandy Chapman is one of our better players, and it's a great play by Sandy. And just says who he is. He's always coming up with big plays at the right time, and we're very fortunate that he made that play.
Greg, what do you take away from this game? Given the way it was, the halves were so different, you guys were able to get something going in the second half, and you're trailing the whole time, and you come back and win at the end. How much character can you build from this game?
You can build a lot. I mean, I never lost faith in the coaches or my teammates, and we got it together and we made it work.
Go ahead.
In that third quarter, the first touchdown drive, you seemed like you were scrambling a little bit less, able to exploit their secondary. Can you talk about how you were able to settle into a groove?
Just a tremendous job by our line blocking, just them, and the receivers running the good routes, right routes, and it made it easy for me.
Do you feel like the defense was wearing down at all as the game went on and you guys went into that hurry-up offense down the stretch?
I wouldn't say they were wearing out. I mean, they was playing a solid defense. We were just doing the right thing.
DeAndre, what happened on the touchdown?
Just good execution. We just ran the play like we ran out all week in practice, and it was there. Just had to make the play, so we got that done.
And you caught it and had to jump across the goal line, right?
All right.
Okay. And then the 2-point play was how different plays were there?
It's a similar concept.
Yeah.
Both sprint outs where they're run pass options. You give Greg the ability to run it or throw it, but you're just trying to flood a zone and trying to put the defense in a bad position.
Are they pick plays or designed to?
We don't have big plays, but they're kind of rep type plays that it's just goal line football. I mean, everybody in the country runs that same stuff.
Were you pretty open on the 2-point conversion?
I mean, we practice it every week, so, you just got to be able to make play in the story. You just got to make play.
You had a big day. Is this as good a game as you've ever had?
I don't know how the game went, but I don't know. As long as we got the W, that's all that matters to me right now. It's been a tough 4 years for me, so as long as we get this W, I'm trying to make it Atlanta. We got to do what we got to do to get Atlanta.
And what do you take away in terms of characters from this game? The way you guys trained the whole time?
It definitely showed me, personally, how much our team will fight to get to where we need to be. Coach came in, instilled a lot of stuff in us, you know what I'm saying? And he just told us that basically he wants us to start thinking like him. Now we are thinking like him. Now we starting to play better, you know what I'm saying? We just got to execute more. That's the only thing.
Any more questions?
Greg, you or any of the other guys, what did you guys say in that last drive? For that last drive, did you say anything? Everyone, was anyone nervous, or did you just calm them down? What did you say?
We weren't nervous. We knew what we had to do, and we went out and did it.
Latrell, how concerned are you about the special teams issues?
I don't know. Obviously, you can lose games that way. Mike Pearson's been great all year long. wind blowing that way. The two bad snaps he had were in the same direction. But he's been a constant for us all year, and we're going to back him. But we've got some issues that we need to address, and we'll get them fixed for next week because we can't have that happen. I mean, special teams can't be the reason that we lose a football game.
Did the rush game almost feel like the first 3 weeks of the season?
The what now?
The rushing game?
No, I think, if you look at those guys on tape, man, they've gotten better every week. And, they limited what Morgan State was able to do running the ball last year. Coach Petty, former coach at Norfolk State, has a good mix. And obviously I think with Coach Barker having two guys out, that changes your continuity a little bit too. So we'll go back at it. I mean, we won't win many football games throwing the ball 50 or 60 times. So we'll address the run game tomorrow, and we'll try to run it again next week.
Did Gerard get hurt early, or did you just mix it
We
up?
were just trying to play Quintrell a little bit. Quintrell's a little bit bigger back. May break a few more tackles than G, and we were just trying to give him the opportunity to play a little bit.
All right, thank
That's all I
you.
got.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.